Welcome, America. We're back once again for another culinary journey on Cook Like a Champion. Today's episode, I'm going to be showing you a new, unique way to break down an 8-piece chicken. It's going to save you quite a few dollars as far as pricing, and it's going to taste so much fresher and so much better. Well, for those of you guys who don't know, this is my good friend Amon Green. For those of you guys who don't know him, all-time leading rusher, Green Bay Packers, 4-time Pro Bowler. I don't need to say anymore. Y'all know who he is. Y'all know how he rolls.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing an 8-piece breakdown, and then I'm going to take that chicken and I'm going to fry it up. But you probably don't want none of that fried chicken.
Man, you got to remember how I roll.
Oh, yeah. You from Louisiana, too.
Food, that's my payment.
Okay.
He's in this area.
So I got to pay my bills, America. So I'm going to go ahead and make some of this chicken up for Amon Green. But I appreciate you letting me use your kitchen, man.
No problem. Let's make sure I get the big piece of chicken.
Yeah, make sure you get the beef Pickens chicken. All right, you got it,
I'll be down in the basement. Let me know when everything's done, okay?
You got it, brother. I sure did.
Yep.
You guys want to take a quick break? We'll be right back and get this party started.
Chef Champion here to take you on a culinary journey I promise you've never been before. I'm here to help mold you, shape you, motivate you, and most importantly, inspire you into cooking like a champion. I'm Chef Champion, but my friends call me Ace. Welcome to the new age of culinary learning. Cook like a champion on this great station.
As I showed you before the break, I showed you how to do the 8-piece breakdown. We're going to be using dark meat, like I said, because I love it so much. Always remember, rule of thumb, get your gloves on, get your sanitation on, make sure everything is sanitary. Basically, down south, we do a double batter, and that's really how you get that nice crispy chicken breast. So we're just going to be doing flour, dry batter, a wet batter, and then back into the fry batter. So we'll get our wet batter going. Well, first thing you want to do is add in 2 eggs. Like you guys all know me, I'm a firm believer. Use the organic ones. They're literally not that much more than the regular eggs. Guys, always remember, whenever you're whisking anything with eggs, whisk up the eggs first so that you're not chasing it all over the bowl. Then we're just gonna add a little bit of this, just regular yellow mustard. I always like giving my chicken that mustardy flavor. It just really wakes it up a little bit. Louisiana hot sauce, by all means, this is optional. If you guys don't like the spiciness, you don't have to worry about it, no biggie. Or if you have a different brand of hot sauce, by all means, give that a nice little whisk. And then this is something that people always forget to do. They always think they just season the chicken breast, but we're actually gonna season the flour. And I'm using Cajun season. I'm using a nice organic brand. When you use organic Cajun season, you actually reap all the benefits of the great cayenne that's in there. You guys don't know that cayenne is extremely healthy for you. And I'm actually gonna season the wet batter too as well. Now I can season the chicken. And always remember, whenever you season high above the product. Let it gradually rain on it so you got even distribution. And please season it well. I know a lot of people do a little bit of season here and a little bit of season there, and you're really not gonna get the flavor. So add that season, pile it up on there. All right. And the last season I'm gonna use is just a garlic and herb seasoning. I love garlic. Garlic is so healthy for you guys. Good for your blood pressure. Men, good for your stamina. I'm just saying, it works. Look at my crew, they're like loving that stamina part right there.
Put more on.
Put more on, he says. You got it. All right. So the last thing I'm gonna use is buttermilk. Now traditionally they can use regular milk or low fat milk, but down south that buttermilk just gives it that nice rich flavor. Just gonna mix that up just a little bit. All right, here comes the fun part. So I have my deep fryer set at 350. I would always recommend to get perfect fried chicken, use an electric deep fryer. That way you can regulate the temperature. Because if your temperature is too hot, you're gonna have chicken that's done on the outside and raw on the inside. In America, I know someone has done that before because I'm even guilty of it. So I'm gonna mix that flour up. Now that we got that mixed up, always remember you have 1 hand for your dry batter, 1 hand for your wet batter so it doesn't get all clunky on you. So the first thing we wanna do, actually, we'll put that back and we'll put in the legs first. Because rule of thumb, whenever you're cooking anything, you always want to make sure you start off with what takes the longest. And in this case, the drumsticks seem to take the longest. So we're just gonna batter that. And once you get in the flour, give it a nice little shake to get that excess flour off. And then we're gonna go right into the buttermilk batter. Just something about buttermilk. It just makes me just wanna rub my tummy, I tell you what. And then you just want to make sure that you drip off the excess liquid of that. And then we're gonna go right back into the flour. And you just want to toss the flour in it, just coat it, because this is a double batter. You definitely don't want it too clunky on you. Clucky, I said clucky, you guys get that? And then you're gonna drop that right into the deep fryer. And I'm just gonna share this with you. When I did a couple of classes out in Wisconsin, everyone hated me when I was saying deep fat fry. They was like, oh, we don't want none of your deep fat fried unhealthy chicken. So then I started kind of working at the restaurants, and I noticed that you guys have this broasted chicken, which is even worse. It's like pressurized deep fat fried chicken. So I'm like, man, but I get it though. Deep fat fried versus broasted chicken, one does sound a little bit more healthier than the other. But trust me, you guys, it's the same oil cooking in the same way. So I'm gonna go back into the wet batter. And if you guys want boneless, skinless, you can definitely take this boneless skin, take the skin off of it and bread it the same exact way, and it will turn out just as good, let me tell you. Or how they say down south, I tell you what. They made me say that, America. I'm just gonna toss that in there. So this double batter that I'm doing, if you guys remember in a couple other episodes that I did the cheese curds. I did the same batter. So I like to teach people how to use universal batters that they can use for multiple things. Drop that right in there. So I'm gonna finish battering this up. We got 2 more wings left, which the wings are gonna cook the fastest, obviously. So they're gonna go in last. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come right back and we're gonna finish this up. Maybe I'll let the crew eat, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just eat it, or I don't know, maybe in mine. Oh, that's right, I gotta save him a big piece of chicken breast. We'll be right back, you guys. All right, welcome back, you guys. It is smelling delicious in here. And you guys know that if you guys don't want to use an unhealthy canola oil, you can definitely use grapeseed oil or avocado oil and make the world's first healthy deep fried food. Let's check those out and see how they are. Oh, as you can see, you got a nice, crispy coating on it, which you need, and it's all nice and done on the inside. Always remember when you pull anything out the deep fryer, just let it kind of just hang there so all the excess oil drizzles right off of that. Got our leg right there. So I had these cooking for probably about 7 to 8 minutes. Basically what I always do is I just take me a thermometer. If you're using a thermometer, they're gonna temp to about 160, 165, or just do it the old fashioned way like my mom used to do it. Cut it in the middle, chicken that's white is chicken that's... So I'm gonna leave that with you too as well. And
all right.
You know, I ain't even gonna mess with that because it looks like, you know, you ain't gonna give me none anyway. No, so help yourself, man. Hey. All right, always remember, you guys, stay at home, be positive. You gotta cook anyway, so why not enjoy what you do, you know? You gotta go through all the steps. I know it's a lot more work, but if you're trying to cook like a champion, this is really what you gotta do, so. That's our show, you guys.
All right, and I'm eating like a champion.
He's eating like a champion. Literally, even though he is a 4-time champion too as well, but yeah, that's our show, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Cooking Like a Champion is produced by Creative Edge Productions.
Chef Champion here to take you on another culinary journey. Whether you want to cook like a champion or just have a champion cook for you, Chef Champion LLC is your one-stop shop to culinary goodness. We offer a variety of services like private dinners in your home, professional cooking classes, motivational speaking, recipe development, and more. Need your brand promoted? What better way than to have a champion represent your brand right here on my show? Hire me today for your personal Chef Champion culinary experience.